Hello students. Last time you must have studied about all the heritage of India, cultural heritage. Now you are going to start about land and people. Land here means Indian land, that is Indus Valley land, and different type of people who have invaded India and who have mingled in Indian culture. And today whatever we are seeing, different types of people living in India, how they come, how what is their history, that we are going to study. Now see, it is believed that primitive man had came first in eastern South Africa. From that, the different type of foreign tribes have invaded India. Now, first it was considered that the Dravidians were considered to be the most ancient people of India. But after lot of research, modern research, it is said that before the Dravidians, 6 more tribe came and settled in India. Now let us see one by one which were this tribe. Now the first is Habes people, that is Negroid. Okay, now this Habes people, it is believed that these Negroids, they are the most Asian. They were the first Asian habitant of India, and it is said that they came from Africa from via Baluchistan. Now their characteristics, they were black. The skin color was black, their hair were curly, and they were 4 to 5 feet height. So these were Negroids. Now the second is Australoids or Nishat people. Now this tribe came from Southeast Asia. Now again their features, let us see their features. They are black with a broad head, flat nose, and short in height. Now they used to make clay utensils, wore cotton cloth, and they knew many more things. Now the concept of the cotton cloth, the clay utensils, or we can say that thing came from Australites. Now they had a very strong religious belief also. Now this Aryan, when the Aryan tribe came to India, they were also called as Nishat. Now originally these Australites were also called as Nishat. Now the Indian tribes which are known as Kola and Munda Khasi, they are from the tribes of Assam. They are the natives of this Myanmar, and we can say near about the Assam. This tribe we can find this tribe here. Now students, the very important topic, that is the Dravidians. Now Dravidians, as we know, they were considered the creator of Sindhu Valley civilization, or we can say that they were the direct ancestor of Stone Age, that is the creator Mohenjo-daro. Now this tribe they came from the north, and their cultural features, with their language and the cultural features, they were called as Dravidians. Now there are a lot of characteristics and features which you are going to remember of Dravidians, because it is an important topic also, and it's going to be asked as a separate question also in examination, that write a short note on Dravidians, or you can say that write the who were the direct ancestor of the Stone Age, something like that. But it is a very important question. Now let us see one by one what are their features. Before the features, what were they, what are the speciality of Dravidians? Now Dravidians, the concept of mother as a goddess and father as a god, this concept came from Dravidians. Now Parvati and Shiva, Parvati as a mother and father as a Shiva, this concept came from the Dravidians. So we can say the main concept of Hinduism, that is Lord Shiva and goddess Parvati, the Ardhana, we can say that when the God appeared, he appeared as an Ardhanarishwar, आधा नर और आधा नारी. और यहाँ से आधा नर से नर और आधा नारी, इस तरह से मेल और फीमेल की पूरा यहाँ से ये कॉन्सेप्ट जो है वो यहाँ से स्टार्ट हुआ. और द्रविडियंस ने हमें ये सिखाया कि पार्वती हमारी माता है और शिव हमारा फादर है. ओके, नाउ द ट्रेडिशनल वे ऑफ वर्शिपिंग नेचर, that is also given by Dravidians. Now you with the धूप हम दिया करते हैं, हम अगरबत्ती करते हैं, हम आरती करते हैं. ये सारा जो कॉन्सेप्ट है ये कहाँ से आया? ये Dravidians के आया था. एंड तो ये हम बोल सकते हैं द नेचर, एनिमल वर्शिपिंग एक्सेट्रा, दिस आर ऑल द फीचर्स ऑफ द Dravidians. Now what happened when Aryans came? Aryans also re-established the god of culture, but there was a tremendous influence of the north. So what happened when the Aryan culture came? Dravidians, they started to settle in the southern side. Now whatever the other features, so there were intercaste marriages also took place in the Dravidian. And the first very important, that is the matriarchal system of family. Now what is matriarchal? We are living in a patriarchal society. They followed matriarchal. Matriarchal means आप देखो, आप कभी भी नाम लिखते हो तो उसके पीछे आपका फादर का नाम लिखते हैं या आपके फादर का सब कुछ ऐड होता है, पर मेट्रियार्कल सोसाइटी में आपका मदर का ऐड होगा. तो इसलिए हम कह सकते हैं कि द्रविडियंस में फीमेल का जो स्टैंडर्ड था या फिर वैल्यू थी वो मेल से ज़्यादा थी. ओके, उसके अलावा द्रविडियंस प्रोग्रेस अ लॉट इन डिफरेंट क्राफ्ट. they knew boat building, raft, weaving, spinning, dyeing, कलर करना अलग अलग, ये डाइंग वो सब द्रविडियंस को खूब अच्छा आता था. यानी हम बोल सकते हैं कि वेपन मेकिंग, कॉटन जो एस्ट्रोलाइट्स लेके आए थे थीम उसको, ये सारे चीज़ें द्रविडियंस करते थे. ओके, पर ड्यू टू द डोमिनेंस ऑफ आर्यंस देयर वर कॉन्फ्लिक्ट बिटवीन आर्यंस एंड द्रविडियंस. तो व्हाट दे डिड, द्रविडियंस स्लोली सेटल्ड इन द साउथ इंडिया. तो हम बोल सकते हैं जितने भी सदर्न इंडिया के स्टेट्स हैं जहाँ पे द्रविडियन फैमिली के लैंग्वेज है, कौन कौन से हैं? तमिल है, तेलुगु है, कन्नड़ एंड मलयालम. ओके, दिस आर द मेन लैंग्वेजेस. तो दिस ऑल लैंग्वेजेस आर of Dravidian language. Okay, so you are going to study this Dravidians in detail and make sure that you knowledge, you should have all the knowledge. When you write this answer, you are going to write all these points. Now the other tribe apart from Mongoloid, Alpine, Dinark and Armenoid tribes were all settled in India. Let us talk about Mongoloid. Now Mongoloid are those people, they came from North China via Tibet, and they settled in the northern Assam, Sikkim, Bhutan, West Bengal. So you can see this Mongoloid people there. Now physical appearance, they have yellow complexion, they have flat face, chubby cheeks, almond shape eyes जो Chinese जैसे थोड़े से लगते हैं उनकी आंखें वगैरह, right? Mongoloids were of again they were known as Kirat. Now after that we have Alpine, Dinark and Armenoid. Now this people came from Central Asia, और ये ज़्यादातर ट्राइब्स के जो जीन्स हैं वो गुजरात, सौराष्ट्र, महाराष्ट्र, बंगाल और उड़ीसा या उड़ीसा यहाँ पे आपको पाए जाते हैं. Now the next is Aryans. Aryans, we were continuously talking about the Aryans. Now Aryan, we can say the Nordic Aryans. They were the creator of the Aryan civilization in India, and this population was also known as Aryavrata. Now as these rivers are flowing in this region, it was also known as Sapta Sindhu. Or Aryan population was concentrated from the northwest side. Now the area of Aryavart, they extended up to Bihar in the east, and south it spread to Vindhyachal in the post-Vedic period. Now the king भारत, राइट, इसीलिए कहा जाता है भरत कुल. नाउ हियर वी हैव टू पॉसिबिलिटीज ऑफ दिस किंग भरत. वन इज द राम्स ब्रदर भरत, वो हो सकते हैं, या फिर दुष्यंत और जो दुष्यंत और शकुंतला का जो सन था उनका नाम भी भरत था. तो माना जाता है कि शायद ये भरत होंगे, और हम वहीं से ये पूरा हमारी जो फैमिली है वो स्टार्ट हुई. तो इसीलिए हमको भारत भूमि, भारत खंड, भारत वर्षा, राइट, दिस आर द नेम्स which are given. Now Aryans they were the great lover of nature. Now they taught us to वर्शिप सन, विंड, रेन. जो हम अग्नि की पूजा करते हैं, हम सूर्य की पूजा करते हैं, हम नदी की जितने भी एलिमेंट्स हैं वो सारी हम जो पूजा करते हैं वो आर्यंस ने हमें सिखाया. ओके, नाउ जो रिसाइटेशन ऑफ वेदास, यज्ञ, राइट, द्रविडियंस ने हमें धूप दीप दिया से पूजा करना सिखाया. तो आर्यंस ने हमें यज्ञ करना सिखाया, वेदा पढ़ना सिखाया. ओके, तो दिस आर द टू मेन स्ट्रॉन्ग पिलर्स of Indian Hinduism. Okay, but still many Dravidian people, or we can say one part of Dravidians, believe that they are not Hindus, they are only Dravidians. But we have mingled since a long time. Now we are all together called as Indians. Now see what are the things that we should know more about this part. Now the many foreign invaders, they came in India. They came with their language, they came with their script, they came with this religion, and they started mingling with each other. And today the whole Indian culture is amalgamation of various cultural tribes. The last topic is prevention and conservation of our heritage. Now Indian heritage, as I told before also, it was known as a golden bird, right? Whole why India was known as, due to its different type of cultural heritage. Now heritage not only it gave us a good culture, but it also brought a glory to our nation. Now India's position on the world is going on better and better, and why it is meant? Because of our rich heritage which we have protected and preserved. So it becomes our duty, it is our pious duty, that we should, as an Indian citizen, we should protect our religion, we should conserve our heritage, we should prevent our heritage. And for this we have a laws, that is fundamental duties of Indian citizen. In the article 51A, in that 6, 7 and 9 we have described some duties. The first is to understand the importance of our harmonious culture, prosperity, and to preserve it. We are going to preserve this culture. Second is to maintain forests, tanks, rivers, ponds, the wild animals, birds, maintaining natural environment, and to show compassion for all living culture. That means we are not only responsible for only our culture, heritage, mankind, but we are responsible for each and every living creature, as well as each and every natural environmental element present on our country, land. Now the third one is the protection of public property, and giving up violence are also included in that. Now this is again a very important topic, that is public property. Now what is exactly the public property means? Now public property here means whatever our Indian culture, or whatever our properties are there, whatever the public property. जैसे कि हमने देखा कि कभी कुछ हो जाता है, कोई राइट्स हो जाती है, हम बस जलाने लगते हैं, हम दुकानें तोड़ने लगते हैं, व्हीकल तोड़ने लगते हैं. ये सारी चीज़ें नहीं होनी चाहिए. हमारी ड्यूटी है कि हमें उसे प्रोटेक्ट करना चाहिए. ओके, नाउ नेचर, सी लैंडस्केप, उसकी प्योरिटी, उसका पवित्रता, ये सारी चीज़ें हमें संभाल के रखनी है. नाउ इट्स अवर मोरल ड्यूटी, एंड आई होप दैट नेचर हैज़ जनरसली donated many abundant prosperity to India. That means what this line means कि हमें नेचर से बहुत सारी ऐसी चीज़ें मिली है, नदी देख लो, हिमालय पर्वत देख लो, बहुत सारी चीज़ें मिली है हमें, और इस चीज़ों को संभालना हमारी ड्यूटी है। आज शायद आपको पता ही होगा कि कोरोना में 3 महीने तक हमने लॉकडाउन रहे, तो क्या कितना एनवायरमेंटल चेंजेस आए, कैसे हमारी जो नदी वगैरह सब साफ़ हुई। तो इसे ऐसा नहीं है कि हम लॉकडाउन हुए थे इसलिए वो साफ़ हो गए तो हम ऐसे रखना है, नहीं, हमें इसी तरह से, दिस वॉज अ पनिशमेंट और वी कैन से जस्ट ये हमें सबक मिला है, और इसको मानते हुए हमें एनवायरनमेंट और हमारे नेचर को संभालना हमारी ड्यूटी है। सो इन द लास्ट, इंडियन हेरिटेज, इट इज़ द रिजल्ट ऑफ डेवलपमेंट ऑफ पीपल ऑफ इंडिया, सोशली, इकोनॉमिकली, पॉलिटिकली एंड कल्चरल। सो आई होप you are going to study well, you are going to complete the exercise whatever it is given.